want to challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know, so, you know what I'm saying, I'm with it.
Well, it's a dangerous fight.
Yeah.
Because Joshua's going to try to make an example out of him, for sure.
And will.
I mean, I think Joshua's one of the biggest one-punch KO artists ever.
I don't think that Jake would have enough time, seeing as he's already undersized. He's not a real heavyweight, and this is Anthony
Joshua just got a massive vote of confidence, and it's coming from none other than Errol Spence Jr. In a recent interview, the former unified welterweight champ didn't hold back when asked about the buzz surrounding the AJ versus Jake Paul matchup. Spence was blunt. Jake better know he's walking straight into a demolition zone. According to him, Joshua's size, power, and elite-level experience could end the fight before it even starts, sending a chilling warning to the YouTuber turned boxer.
Super good. I mean, super good. Tank, he's good at setting traps. You know, has crazy power that he believes in. You know, he has a great chin too because he's a guy. You know, he'll let you get out punches, and he'll still be coming at you.
Talk of an Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul showdown has reignited a firestorm, and this time the debate is louder than ever. Many believe this wouldn't just be a mismatch, but a one-sided demolition waiting to happen. Joshua is a former two-time heavyweight world champion with everything Jake lacks: elite boxing pedigree, fight-ending power, size, reach, and years of brutal experience at the highest level. And AJ isn't hiding his mindset. When asked if winning on points would be enough, Joshua shut it down immediately. A decision isn't the goal. He's not looking to outbox Jake Paul. He's looking to seek and destroy.
Jake, do you think he can hurt him? I know it's a ridiculous thing to say, but in Jake's mind, he's coming off a knockout loss to Dubois. Is it possible that Jake does better than people expect? Do you think it's going to be a round one stoppage? That's why I'm asking you for AJ. Like, do you think it could be going any other way?
I don't know. Honestly, if it's a real fight, which I don't know if it is or not, he could get like really hurt. Really, like it could be like whoever sanctioned it. Let's hope if something bad does happen, let's hope you can sleep at night. So let's say, innit? Let's hope you can rest easy if he gets severely hit, which is a high possibility.
I know you don't love Jake Paul, you don't like him. Would you be happy to see him get beat up like that?
I don't hold no ill towards Jake. Don't give a shit about him really. If I ever end up fighting him, great. If I don't, he's not someone I think about. He's clever and he's made a lot of money. He's you know, it's a bit of an embarrassment.
Meanwhile, insiders and experts are echoing that same ruthless sentiment. Promoter Eddie Hearn predicts a swift and brutal ending for Jake Paul, warning that once the real fighting starts, he likely won't survive past the early rounds.
It's obviously scripted, isn't it? I'm like, no. One, that's illegal. I mean, this is a professional contest. Two, we would never sign up to anything that's going to make AJ look bad or devalue him, lose rounds, go loads of rounds.
Do you think there's any world in which AJ pulls back, though?
No, absolutely. He couldn't do that as a fighter. He would be incapable of going in there and holding back. I mean, I think the only thing that's a bit harsh is if Anthony Joshua doesn't knock him out in the first round, he should be ashamed of himself. Like, Brian, give us two, or three. Because if Jake does move, he can look after himself. It's not like he's just going to get one shot round the arm and...
Spence Jr. has officially joined the chorus of elite fighters calling out Jake Paul, and he didn't hold back. The former unified welterweight champion didn't just criticize him, he flat-out mocked him, laughing at the idea that Paul belongs anywhere near world-class competition. Smirking at the mention of Paul's name, Spence joked that the YouTuber-turned-boxer should stick to opponents who don't fight back, leaving fans stunned that anyone would even entertain a matchup between Paul and a true champion.
Would there be a number you do it for?
Michael Bisping just dropped his take on the Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul showdown, and he's not holding back. Highlighting the massive physical gap, Bisping says Paul simply cannot handle the sheer power behind Joshua's punches. Referencing AJ's past wars with heavy hitters like Francis Ngannou, Bisping makes it clear, the strength, skill, and experience mismatch could turn this fight into a brutally one-sided beatdown.
Anthony Joshua and gets flatlined. Every single punch that was thrown was landed, and every punch that landed put Francis Ngannou down, okay? So to stand there and think that Jake Paul, who's much, much smaller, who has way less experience, that doesn't weigh anything near him, is going to have a chance, and not to mention the technical abilities. Let's just talk about that. Not to mention the technical abilities or experience. We're talking about an Olympic gold medalist, remember, from back in the day, who's then gone on to become a true British boxing icon, or a worldwide boxing icon, let's be honest, right? There's no way that he loses to Jake Paul.
Anthony Joshua just sent a chilling warning to Jake Paul ahead of their showdown. He's not just aiming to win, he plans to obliterate Paul in the very first round. Joshua promises no mercy, no holding back. From the opening bell, he'll bring relentless pressure, showcase his devastating power, and make the difference in skill and experience painfully clear, fast, fierce, and unstoppable.
Is there any clause that says you need to go easy on Jake Paul?
Honestly, I haven't seen that part, but no, there's no clause. I heard that he fought Mike Tyson in 14-ounce gloves. I heard that he was going to fight Javante in 12-ounce gloves, and then he chose to fight me in 10-ounce gloves. So there's no part. He wants to go easy.
Wade claims Jake Paul's secret weapon for the Anthony Joshua fight has been exposed. According to Wade, Paul has been training with a rotating cast of heavyweight sparring partners carefully chosen to match Joshua's height, reach, and ring IQ. The idea? To give Jake a real taste of the power, size, and pressure he'll face in the ring. Every session is designed to sharpen his reactions, fine-tune his strategy, and simulate Joshua's fighting style. Paul isn't just preparing. He's trying to condition himself mentally and physically for the full force of a true heavyweight showdown.
Anthony Joshua fight, if you're Jake Paul, who hasn't fought someone in the top, realistically, the top 50. I know Tommy Fury is ranked in the top 50, but anyone that is a top 50 fighter, even in your weight class, let alone a top 10, top 5 heavyweight in Anthony Joshua, who was a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. Can you get prepared for a guy like that if you brought in, let's just say, a deity, freaking Zeus, Hercules, whoever, to prepare you? Could you do it? I don't think that Jake would have enough time, seeing as he's already undersized. He's not a real heavyweight, and this is Anthony fucking Joshua we're talking about. But I will say there were rumors going around that Jake was not taking this fight as seriously as he needed to. That Jake was dilly-dallying, flying to go see F1 in Miami after his press conference, and then going to see his girl all the way in the Netherlands if she's trying to qualify for, I think, the Olympics or something else. There was this post from his girlfriend. I don't know if, again, this was in the Netherlands or where it was at, or maybe this is an old picture, but Jake flying around the world when he has a fight in about 4 weeks is probably not the greatest look, and it doesn't seem to make it look like he's taking it as serious as he needs to, locked away in the gyms of Puerto Rico. Now, again, that could have been a different picture. That could have been something else, but that's pretty shocking to see. With that being said, I want to push back on that because I do think Jake is taking this as seriously as he absolutely needs to, because this is not only the toughest fight of his career, it's the most dangerous to the longevity of his career, to his health and well-being. And so to do something like that, you need to bring in the best help possible to get ready. We already heard that Jake Paul was preparing for Anthony Joshua by sparring the guy that Anthony Joshua was about to fight in Cassius Chaney. This gentleman.
Wade says Anthony Joshua's mix of size, skill, and elite experience far outmatches anything Jake Paul has ever faced. Even at this stage in his career, Joshua's conditioning, confidence, and ring IQ remain next level. Wade warns that Paul may be biting off more than he can chew, underestimating a fighter who survived countless high-stakes battles. In WD's eyes, Joshua isn't just a physical obstacle, he's a mental one too, and Paul will have to navigate both the power and the cunning of a true boxing champion.